Hi guys, Justin here, Welcome Farm 26, and let's get this done and see how far else we can go. I don't know if you guys had an idea how this was actually going to come out or not, but yeah, this wall here is going in, and right here a wall is going to go in, and it's going to be 1, 2, and then we're going to transpose it to the other side too, or mirror it to the other side. We're going to have some nice doors. Grab my tape real quick. You know, they'll be, there we go. So they're going to be about, yay, doors. So, well, anyways, stick around. See what comes. I like to know what I've got in there for. Well, it's a different view anyway. So what do you guys think? Am I wasting my time here? Is this a fool's mission? Well, I'll be real honest with you. So this last year already, I started looking for them little 1,000 to 1,200 bushel bins. And man, what people want for them nowadays, I mean, it was only a couple years ago, man, if you wanted it, man, all you had to do was a couple $100, you know, to cover for someone coming in to break up concrete, and you could have it. Like, I was quoted $1 a bushel, and they're just not worth it. The bins aren't in that good a shape no more. Okay, we're 35.5 there. 35 3/4 there. $35 3/8. 36 and just proud. So I wanted 3-foot doors, but I think I'm going to do is scab my piece in at 35. That sounds to me like a good fitting number. So, whoa, man, you'd think it was wet in here or something. It's actually pretty dry, but it's raining outside. Okay, 35. X on that side. 35. X on that side. Okay. We can get them in straight. And yeah, that's something that's kind of funny. Straight in this building. Ha! So Dad stopped by yesterday and we were kind of talking, and he can remember his grandpa filling this granary, and I guess he never had an auger. So he shoveled this whole thing full through those little windows that you see that long tape in. Yeah, he'd shovel through there. I couldn't imagine it. Not the whole building, I mean, and I know he didn't fill it full, but okay, back to it. Now, did we retain our 2 feet? No, we grew just a hair. We go 24 and 1/8. 24 and 1/8. 24 Now, I'm not worried about an eighth of an inch. That's not going to be a bad measurement. Go ahead and put my mark on the line. Okay. Yeah, and this is where I was disappearing to. This is my saw station. Okay, and I want my other screw box, my gold box, or my gold top. Just got bigger screws in it is all. And I'm going to take a second here if any of you guys attended that live. I was curious if anyone's found the forks in yet. Not saying where it is or where it wasn't, but you've looked at it if you've been watching my videos on the day. Seen it. Whether or not you actually found it, another thing. If you looked at it, oh, I fell out. You know what? This one's square. We'll get this one real quick. Okay. And bring him in just he didn't go out much. But I kind of like things right. Or right as I can make them anyway. And if you've noticed that I've kind of complained that this building's out of square, and you go, well, why didn't you fix it? It's because I've got a lean-to on the other side that is square. So if I take and unsquare the one, and I didn't know that this was as far out as what it is when I put that lean on. But that's actually my firewood shed. And yeah, I do burn firewood. We get too cold here to not have an option. Well, where'd that socket line up to? No, geez, not going to be any good. I am going to have to cut another 2x4. See, what do I got? This one. I should actually check to see where he's coming out on 9 feet. Okay, what do I got? Yeah, I can take a piece off of him and save the rest. I've got some, there's going to be a 9-foot wall going in between yet too. So, move this stuff down the line a little bit. Where'd my pencil go? There, pencil square. Let's set this one in at 35. You'd be surprised how much sturdier this sheet has made it. Okay. $35 for X. There. I mean, she's coming along. And this one is going to have to get squared off the rough cut. I got some lane there that. There. Okay, are we still 2 feet? What do we win or lose? Man, that was 2 foot on the button. We really didn't do too bad. 2 foot on the button. Okay. I gotta make sure this line doesn't completely disappear. Well, no, it's fine enough where it can, but it can't go past. Well, he's not as tight as the other one, but with my cut. But he'll stay in there. Okay, more screws. And what are those right there? The little ones? Yeah. Thought I had there some big ones. Okay. You know what? Turn him. Jam him. How bad we go? Yeah, he dropped. Well, get the other side. Well, you're going to have to do them this way. Man, that's the trouble with screws. So they're not like a nail. They pull your stuff out of square. Maybe I'm trying to be too dang picky too, I don't know. You know what? That'll all come out of square about the same. Maybe we just screw it to them and be happy. I mean, there's having it right, and then there's just being way too perfect. Okay, the last part of this whole rigmarole is to get our stud figured in. We got to do something about my shirt here. I'm going to need him in a minute because it's raining, not hard, but it's raining. And I should put this one up that way I don't grab him. So I'm going to need some more 9-foot stuff that works out, and I don't want a pile of scraps. 8 square and and starts the remodel and go, geez, you've got some stuff off of 16s. They're right. I tried to keep as close as I could, but just the way some things worked out, I kind of went a stud out of position versus what I needed. Okay. 12 inches. And then I wanted my doors to come out. I mean, they're not dead centered, you know, dead centered of the room, but they're kind of a compromise between everything and just what I come up with. Alright, well I need some more 2x4s because I do need a nailer in there. It's too big of a gap. But that's about as far as I can take you guys until I get another 2x4. Get him out of the way. Yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed. So I kind of left you guys out for a minute here, but this is what I come up with. I took and I put on that corner a line, just a string on that corner, and I run them to that corner with this board. And what I did is I just put them in straight. And then I trimmed the bottom side off to take care of my little problem there. Got my little studs above the doors in, and I made sure that they're in at 4 feet. I had to adjust this one just ever so slightly, 1/4 inch. Make them line up real nice on a 4-foot board. But yeah, coming along. Yeah, I guess back to it. Well, what do you guys think of that? I mean, we got our doors in, sheeted to the top. As you can see, there are some small gaps, and I'll be honest with you, that light shows them bigger than what they are. Fixed our biggest issue there. Man, we're looking for a wall right about here. And yeah, nice 9-foot wall, same thing all over again. Okay, so we're going to lay out a little bit, and this wall, this is our last wall, and he is going to go, you know, in situ. But a couple things you got to remember. Okay, so this one we're going to gain 1/2 inch. Okay, that side we're going to gain 2 inches and 1/2 inch. Thing we got to remember is all of our rough cut lumber is works out to an 8-foot dimension as far as sheeting, so we're gonna have to keep that in mind. So what we're gonna do from this side, we're gonna measure out 8 feet. All right. And there's 8 foot. So now that's got to be on center, or our stud has to be on center, but don't forget we got to add that 1/2 inch. So 8 foot. We can X that guy. Okay. That's going to be an awful dang tight. So we can move our stud there 3/4 of an inch. Back towards you guys while the line. So 3/4 of an inch. There you go. We got our first stud. Well, not our first stud, but our first location. Okay, and then this way, we need to remember, pull up 8 feet. Okay, 96. Okay, we're going to lose 2.5. So we need a stud there, or a center of a stud there. So we take that back another 3/4. And we'll take it this way, 3/4. That way we're all marked on the same. Okay, what way did I move with the X? On that side, so I use that mark. And I know this is not normal framing. The only thing that's going to be normal is that there are going to be 16 inches in between all the rest of them. This one here, we'll have a stud there, and we'll have one at the end too. Okay. Now we can just lay out every 16 inches. 16. Make our mark. 32. Make our mark. 48. Make our mark. 64. Make our mark. And 80. Make our mark. Now how did we do? What did we gain? So by doing that, let me make sure of this. Let me draw this in. Okay. I know I'm going to have a short stub on both sides. And there's just no getting around that. Once we start sheeting our rough cut lumber. Let me double think this. Okay, +2. Okay, we got our 8-foot board. I didn't do something right there. Am I still at +2? Oh, 2.5. We gain our half. Okay, perfect. Perfect, perfect. Okay, this way. We gotta move back our half, right? 1/4. Let's just look at this end. There's our half. And 3/4, yeah. I'm trying to think if I'm doing something stupid here or not. Either way, I really need those. On the 2x it isn't so, or on the 1.5 dimensional it's not so critical because I'm using all longer wood. And no matter what I do, I cannot stretch those 1 inches. Boy, that looks stupid. Looks really stupid. If you've ever looked at carpentry, it looks really stupid. And what we're dealing with is that wall is like, I think it's 3 inches short of 9 feet. And that's what makes everything goofy. Well, I think that's what it is, so let's count them out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of them. I'm short by 1, but I've got another I've got another sitting there, so. All right, let's grab our top plate. Okay, and you know what we should do? We should grab a top measurement real quick too. I'll throw my ladder back in there. I pulled them out to clean up in there a little bit, give it a sweep down. And I'm just going to grab this measurement real quick. Oh, then my tape flops on me. And it'd be so much easier if I could just hook on. Okay, we're going to call that 106. 106, does that run in with these numbers? 106. Yeah, we gained a full inch to the top, and I didn't run that measurement before on the last one. So 106. Man, I wonder how that's going to work. Where are we going to stretch that? Well, all we can do is lay out and split the difference, really. 106, and we need we dead on 2. Okay. Actually 2.5. Shimmy that back. Yeah, we got to add 1/2 inch on each side, and we might have to leave this stud here on both sides loose and put something up right away. I don't know of any other way to really do it without getting too out of whack. Okay, we go plus 1/2. Okay, and then what we're dealing with is a lot of out of squares, and there's nothing. Even the concrete is not perfect in here. I mean, it's just, it's an old building, and I'm not going to say it's a crap building, but 103. So 2. And 1/2. Yep, perfect. That will work. Okay, so we're going to put cut. And inch and 1/2. Marker and stud. Okay. So our nailer. Our 16 dimension. Our 16 dimension. dimension. I just don't know of a better way to lay this out and still hit our 8 foots. And I don't want to cut all that 8-foot lumber into just goofy numbers either. So let's see how that runs out. Okay. So 8 feet. We're on a stud. We're in the middle. Okay, we're not on the middle. Okay, so is that our, let's remark our 8. Let's check our, yep. Okay, so yeah, dang it. So our studs come out of whack. We'll have to redo this. So 3/4 and 3/4. I should have started laying the top plate out first. And we're off 1/2 inch. And I think it's that goofy step in the wall that threw me off. Okay. And I should mark this one for 1/2 inch. No, I'm screwing this up twice. These two need to flush, and we're just going to have to take that. Do not use this side. Do not use. Okay. So we're going to have to lay out this back side. And I guess what we got to do is from that end make sure we've got a nailer here. All right, I'm gonna get this figured out. This is gonna take more time. Well, to be continued. It's coming along. Well, hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe. We'll catch you next time.